Okay, for this lesson we're going to make a coffee cup. It's really a simple thing to do, and it's so simple that I'm going to add something to your exercise to make it a little more challenging. I'm just going to go up here. You see what I did? I went up here and grabbed one of the primitives. I grabbed a cylinder, and I'll go ahead and make that 30 and maybe 60 tall. Something that I can remember really easy for me to work with. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a handle on this bad boy, and to do that I'm going to go ahead and use another primitive, this little torus, this little circle, and I'll go ahead and let's get a better look at this. I need a little bit bigger than that, so I get down here and make it maybe 20, not 120, way too big, and 20 is way too big. I think I'll go with about 15, and I kind of like the 2.5, so that's good enough. And then I'm going to slide it over here out of my way a little bit, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate that. So let me get a hold of it here and grab this, and I want to flip it this way, so I'm going to grab it here and I'll just go ahead and make that 90 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and go back to my top, and I need to move this again because I want to try to put it in the center of the cup. So let's see, get a hold of it. Sometimes it doesn't want to offer you the tools you want, so just go over here and grab that. And then I'm going to slide it towards my cup right here. Try to get it to where it's centered in the cup, about half in, half out. Maybe a little less than half in. See, right there is what I'm kind of looking at. I'm going to spin this, and as I can see from my front view that it's definitely, way too low on the cup. So go ahead and slide that up there. Flip this back around. It looks like a pretty good spot. Maybe off a little bit, but trying to get it just so that it's perpendicular to, sticking out from the cup the correct way. And what I want to do now is I want to merge these two objects together so that they're one solid piece. It's very important, and I'm going to use my cup as my target, and then my handle, and hit enter. Now that's solid thing, but of course we need place to drink from. We need some area here to get rid of. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a cylinder again, and 30 was my radius on my last one, so I'm going to make that 28, and I'm going to go ahead and make it 58 tall because I don't want to use the whole, go all the way through the whole thing. Now what I'm going to do is use my snap tool to put this on top of here, center it up real good so I can subtract some material. Real quick design. Of course they're stuck together, and I'll go up here and ungroup them. Grab this, and it was 58 tall, so I'm going to start sliding it down, and you notice it says -14. I'll just go ahead and set -58 so that it's flush with the top, but there's still some space here on the bottom so that the liquid won't fall through. And then I am going to use my subtract tool. I'm going to select my cup, and then this centerpiece, which I want to get rid of, and hit enter, and there you go. Boom, quick little coffee cup, and it's got a nice little handle on it. Really something simple to do. Now with that in mind, your objective is to build a coffee cup that holds exactly 9 ounces. And the reason I'm saying 9 is because there's 8 ounces in a cup, and you want a little bit of space left over here so it doesn't splash out. So you have to choose the correct diameter and the correct height. And for a hint, it's a volume formula in relationship to cylinders that will help you out a bunch. So, you know, get on Google, look that up, find a volume calculator, whatever you want to do. Get fancy with it. Maybe, you know, fill at the edges a little bit and make it look a lot nicer. You know, pick this bottom edge and, you know, curve it up a little bit like that so that it looks more like a cup. And if you want your handle to be stronger, you would do the same thing, because when things are put together like this, they just break off easier. So, you know, you might want to go ahead and grab this ring and, you know, put a little bit of a lip on it here, and then grab the other ring and do the same thing to it. You know, just kind of fancy it up a little bit. Not that much. That'd be way too much. We'll just, you know, I'm just kind of fooling around, so these might not be exact. I'm just trying to show you what I'm doing, not exactly the perfect way of doing it. And, you know, nobody wants to drink from the rough edge of a cup, so I might go ahead and click on here and smooth that edge down a little bit, and then click on the outside edge and do the same thing with it, so there's not a sharp edge for the people that's drinking. There you go. So quick little coffee cup. And remember, your job is to make one that would hold exactly 9 ounces of fluid. Do the research, engage your mind, use your inquiry skills, look online, you know, maybe measure a cup at home, do it the old-fashioned way, get 8 ounces and pour it in there, or 9 ounces of water from a measuring cup that already exists, and just figure it out. If you have any questions, I suggest you do your best to look up the answer, you know, because not always will somebody be there to answer it for you. If you are having problems with the tutorial, go back, watch it again, slow it down, stop it, and do your best. Thanks for watching.